Hello. Aye, ifuku na-eme nọ ndị be anyị ga-enwe aṅụrị o, ifuku na-eme. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time or geographical location. Welcome to another round of street vlogging, and this is what is made of. A time we iron our things, we discuss the progress and affairs of our homeland and how to promote the greater development in our homeland and how to make things work in near perfect situation. And I do believe that you will always support our innovations and ideas, because you are part of the progress. Remember to support this. Remember to engage in this glorious activity. You need to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm still Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. So what are we discussing today? A lot of people are beginning to notice the impact some recent developments are causing in our homeland, especially in the great city of Onitsha. That the advance of universities in Onitsha is helping to change the face of Onitsha and also help to dispel the stigma being or was attached to this city of being a trader city, and a lot of other things which people are now beginning to take notice of, because no longer should this city or the homeland be a laughing stock in the country. So what are we talking about? Basically, some years, or for many years, our homeland, and especially the great city of Onitsha, the greatest city in the eastern Nigeria, known for commercial and industrial activities, has always been accused of doing trading, in spite that there's a lot of industries in this great city. And because of lack of universities and lack of mega institutions in the city job market is not really diverse, and that's how this has played into the hands of the enemies of progress that said that our city is for trading only. And this has made a lot of white collar jobs and blue collar jobs to leave the city and go to Lagos and Abuja. And this has helped to cripple the economy or diversification of the economy of this city. But now the reverse is the case, because as I speak to you, around 3 major universities are operational in the greater Onitsha region. But one particular one that is catching everybody is the one that is inside Onitsha. It's called Shanaham University, Onitsha. This university is owned by the Catholic Church. It's a mega billion institution that will have its campus in Ojoto, in Idemili South local government. And this university is already changing the landscape of this great city, because that's why you saw in one of the news I put there that the governor of Anambra State, Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, finally visited the site of that great university, and he was of the opinion that the state or the Onitsha is on the rise, because this university is turning the tables and making those people that are mocking us, the city of Onitsha, to, finally eat their vomits. So what exactly happening? The university is already creating waves in the property market there. A plot of land, that area is over 100 million. And not only that, the government is also building mega roads, boulevard around that place. Although that was promised by the ineffective government of Willie Obiano, that was abandoned. But Chukwuma Soludo has started the job. And some of you might be asking, where is the location of the university? Where can they find land in Onitsha to build an university? Let me tell you, there are plenty of land. Only that lack of planning has made the city to look as if there is no land. Because the planning, the government has failed in planning out things. So the development has already overshadowed the government. The government is not leading in the area of development, proper development. So the university is sited at Transinkisi, Onitsha, called part of GRA, Government Reserve Area in Onitsha. And there is a massive boulevard that is ongoing. And this university is going to attract some of the people we have lost over the years, because it's promising to be one of the best universities in Nigeria. And you know, the Anambra State government, as they normally do, is over the years has committed over 100 million into that university project as part of their social responsibility to back education. Because Anambra and some of the states in the eastern Nigeria are Nigeria's educational belt. What I mean educational belt is that's where you have the best educational quality education in the whole country, in spite of the marginalization of the federal government. But in terms of real education and quality education, that's where you have to send your children, not in Lagos, not in Abuja, but in the eastern Nigeria. That's exactly how it is, because in that area is very competitive. It's not like Nigeria's system of nepotism and tribalism. This is real competition where the best has to fight for their positions. The best has to compete heavily. And this has actually made the Anambra State and most of these states in the east to be on top of education or education revolution in Nigeria. So, and that's why the nepotists or the tribalists suddenly find out that they need to cause a grinch in the jam in order to stifle that education progress, because they are now being threatened, and they introduce the INEC system of election glitch into education in Nigeria, in order to frustrate and to defranchise or to completely mesmerize the educational progress that are being recognized. Initially, they said, oh, there are a lot of malpractices, but after a while they noticed that that's not malpractices, and people are really, really intelligent, and the people are competitive, and that's why things were happening and things are going very, very well. So, but that's not what we are talking about. We are talking about the change of the Onitsha economic and social space, employment space, because of the coming up of the Onitsha-based university, the Shanahams. And the Shanaham is a popular missionary from Ireland that brought missionary that built schools and churches in that area, and he actually, I think, died in that area. But what are we talking about? The impact is already being felt. Like I said, in the property market, in the infrastructure, in a lot of things. So the knowledge industry is basically growing in Onitsha greater region, because you have also Tasian University, you have also the university on the Niger. You know, the Tasian is also owned by the Catholic Church, and the university on the Niger is owned by the Anglican Communion. And there's also other 7 universities other people are proposing, but I don't know, it's still on the drawing board. But I heard that a lot of people are trying to build world-class universities. And this is what we are asking for in our homeland. So if we want to change the homeland, we must be building mega schools, we must be building mega mega hospitals, we must be building mega things in the homeland. This basically will change the trajectory of things and bring about total change in our homeland. And this is what we are asking for. And this is what we are asking for. And basically it's very, very important, because without that, we cannot change the homeland. We cannot bring our people home. You cannot be only saying to people to come back home and invest. But once you put in things that will draw the people, it's like honeycomb. If there is honeycomb or flowers, the bees automatically appears and start enjoying themselves, the pollens. That's what we need to do. Once we do that, not waiting for the politicians, but we can do that. We can be the change we've been asking for. We can bring this Akuluno mentality back home, and also shame the politicians who have failed to do all these things. That's exactly what we are asking for, and that's what we need to do. The face of Onitsha is changing, and it has changed for good, and that's what we are happy about. And thank you very much for joining us. What is your own opinion about this? Please go to the comment section, drop your own piece, and like and comment and share. I am so Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. See you in the next one, and God bless you. Bye.